in case y'all didn't catch that, there was a
What? Did he boot himself?
burnt
he
Christmas
was ass
tree.
green.
Burnt Christmas tree in the intro theme. That's
a Yule
awesome.
log.
Yeah, no, it's a Christmas tree.
No, that's when you burn the Yule log.
But it
Must
was
be in
a
the
Christmas
fireplace.
Anyway. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Realmhattan Project. I'm your host tonight, Derek B. Joining me tonight is my fellow Bomb Squad members. We're back to doing that. You're damn right.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That
Joining
shit
me
and,
to
that
my
shit and Wolf Nation can get it.
joining me to my
Don't hate the
left.
nation.
No. Right? I'm never good at this.
Catching tips? What are you doing, DT?
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
Joining
Two
me to
fingers, one Derek.
my right, my left, right. Okay, this is
I'm
my
here.
left.
I'm somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My man Ricky. What's going on, Ricky?
What up, everybody? Happy Friday. Last official show of the year. It's been a fast year. Went by fast. I'm glad to be here. Glad to have some drinks in me. Glad to see some of y'all's mugs. More glad than others. Ready here to talk about some toys and talk about.
So wait a minute. We're not doing the show on the 29th?
We don't-
This
I
is
don't
what
know,
happens when we don't show up to meetings.
I don't know
Stay
what y'all
tuned.
doing
We'll
on
find
the-
Are we doing this on air? Because
Yeah,
fuck it,
I mean,
fuck it. Let's air our business on air. Let's put it on air.
the last
fuck
one of the season was going to be a live hangout thing, like where people did like a post Christmas type thing. This was the last actual show.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen. There'll be a regular show that night, guys. We're gonna override that.
All right,
So I
cool. Well,
thought
fuck
we were
y'all.
gonna
I
be-
won't be there. Merry Christmas. Everybody eat butt. Neither will Derek. You know, half of us ain't even gonna be there.
Even
so.
better. I mean, if Derek, look, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell Derek. Then that's what we're gonna do, so that he's not there. But then we'll do what you want to do, Ricky. Okay.
You know
Derek
we're
can
live,
find that
right?
after that.
This is
I know we're live.
I'm literally gonna clip this and replay it in a post all
That
day
would
long.
be. You really should.
Yeah.
you guys don't sound like you're in the Christmas spirit right now.
This way I have you on record. to
So I'm
show
happy to be here
everyone-
for the last actual show.
Everyone in the fandom,
Year.
how you treat me,
It's been a great year.
Dad.
These bunch of fucking Grinches trying to shit on my drinking time. I ain't got time for all that.
No one's.
Welcome,
It's
everybody.
a children's show.
Hey Ricky.
No, yeah, Logan doesn't really count. He's not an actual child.
Yes, he
that
is.
has been proven.
Let's see it. I thought he was. You know
I've
what,
seen
Ricky?
Beach
How you doing, buddy? How was
I
your week?
was doing great. This shit's all off rails. So next,
I wonder whose fault it is.
yours. You're the driver. You let it happen.
Oh.
Exactly.
Give me the steering wheel.
Can you get control of your cast, though, Derek?
Okay, I'll get control of my cash right now, Dad.
But no, go ahead, Ricky. How was your week?
Guys are out of hand.
It was fine, man. It's been a couple weeks. It's been good. I'm here to talk about good times, fun times. Piss and moan about how much Hasbro G.I. Joe's digging in my wallet for a little bit.
Yeah.
And just happy to be here with you guys, man. I always have fun with these things, dude. You know, it's the blast, you know.
Yep.
So happy to be here.
Happy to have you, bro. Speaking of my bro,
You took him over state lines?
So yeah, Logan, we need to address something here. It's E-R-I-K because he spells his name wrong.
Correctly.
wow. Yeah.
E is Eric. Wolfie is Eric. So, yeah.
I don't remember that.
Wolfie is Eric.
I don't remember learning it
E
that
is
way.
Irk.
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 Want to go to war, Balake?
Because that I easily disappears between the R and a C.
Irk.
Irk. Speaking of irking me, our resident dad,
That's good. Good
E
segue.
Prime. What's going on, man?
Good, no.
How's your week?
It's been a short week. Was off
Thank you very
today.
much. Our resident Wolf Nation. Anyways,
So yeah, it's been a
Oh,
short.
come
week.
on.
You can cut me off.
Oh, can't take a damn
Oh
joke.
boy.
Oh, I can, but I can just up the joke. Remember, I can always up one on the joke. But
Yeah.
anyway, moving
Speaking
on
of
real
up
quick.
tight,
I'll make this quick.
and
It's
you
been a
let
short
me.
week, gearing down towards the end of the year at work. I got a couple of things in, as everybody knows. We got the His Tank. I got a couple quick shout outs. I want to give a couple people though. Brink, thank you very much. You saved my ass on the His Tank. If it wasn't for you, I'd be struggling looking for one. I really do appreciate you, sir. Second shout out, Ricky,
Yep.
who wanted to send me a gift this week. Um, as most people know, I started creating that. I make some dioramas, and I had took my Fiona from the Crocmaster and submerged it in resin. Been meaning to buy another one, and just haven't gotten around to it. So in
Why'd
the
you
mail,
submerge it in resin?
because it's in my swamp dio, so it's in the water. You've never seen this. Obviously,
No.
you're not a friend if you've never seen the swamp dio because you don't pay attention to them.
Fake friend.
No, I'm
Exactly.
fake. I'm definitely a fake friend. Fuck you.
So,
You
yeah.
put Fiona in
So,
the water?
yes, I got. So Ricky sent me this. I guess he picked it up at Ross
Nice.
or Ollie, so I do appreciate it. But
Neither
he
one of those.
also,
Real friend would have paid full
also-
price.
Agabus had a Black Friday sale, so it was not
Okay.
either one of those things.
he also sent me this, a vintage.
Oh, it's vintage snow job.
Yep, with all the
Nice.
accessories in the card back.
Wow.
It's got a
He
little
really
yellowing
does
on
like
it.
you.
I need to. I'm trying to figure out which process I want to do to try to remove the yellowing on it. But
Is the O-ring
Ricky-
still in there? Still good?
I believe so. Yes, I have not even taken it out yet
Mm.
because when I do, I'm going to have to take him apart so I
Yep.
could do the
Cleaning.
That's dope.
cleaning and try to get
Peroxide.
that yellowing off. Well, there's a bunch of different methods and stuff. So I've been on YouTube. I've never actually had to do it before.
Did
Well,
someone
I
make
just
a
remember
pen?
you were stupid
So-
excited about getting
I
that
don't know.
vintage snowcat.
Yeah.
And it's like having a Batmobile without a Batman. You kind of need it
And
with it. So.
The last shout out of the week. Seems like every year seems to be some kind of hot gift that people cannot find for their kids. I had put out like the bat signal a couple weeks ago asking for from the Barbie movie the radio controlled Hot Wheels car for the Barbie dolls. Sold out everywhere. People selling it for $100, $120 on eBay. Blah 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 blah.
Got five
Lo
in the
and
back.
behold, shout out to Mr. Joe S, who was able to find me one for my daughter.
All right.
So,
my man Joe. Joe
Joe-
be finding everything.
Joe S. Give it up.
I appreciate you. You made like I said, you made a little girl very happy. You're gonna make a little girl very
Indeed.
happy for Christmas this year.
Indeed.
You're gonna make a little girl very happy as her dad and Santa Claus take credit for your hard work. Good job, Joe.
As Santa Claus takes credit for this is coming from Santa.
That's what's up.
I don't worry about
Shout
the
out to
credit,
Joe.
so I'm not that guy who has like, oh, no, my kids need to give me. Nope, that's not me. Nope,
I am.
this comes from Santa.
Definitely me, bitch. I work too hard for my money.
They'll learn and they'll know when they're older.
All right.
But yeah, that's
Well,
all
you're
I-
welcome, dude. Yeah,
Thank
just a
you,
little
thank you,
something. That's
Ricky.
all I
Thank you,
thought of
Brink.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Very,
Yeah.
very much.
That's right. Keep it in the community. All right. Gort, my man Gort. What's going on, my brother? How was your week?
It's been a long week. Let's see. I got the His Tank in this week. That's a big shout out to Calais for that one. And yeah, work. Actually, I was lucky. It slowed down a little this week, but I was busy otherwise. I was playing with awful networking situation that my stepfather walked into this week, so I had to fix a lot of that shit. And Comcast is terrible. I don't like it.
Oh,
Yellow
network like the Wi-Fi in the
Tell me
house.
about it.
Literally.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you
You,
got caught up in
you
one
have
of
to
those-
like go onto an app and do everything that way.
Oh,
Like they don't
yeah.
let you just make changes. Like it
Right.
should be so simple. Like my service is easy, for example.
When you said networking thing, I thought he got caught up in
He
one of
went to
those
Best
network.
Buy and got flim-flammed into buying a bunch of bullshit. And the only thing that was good is he had, some Netgear modem router. Like that thing's fine. But everything else
Okay.
they gave him, I was like, no, this isn't gonna work, the way you think it's gonna work. And I don't think it works the way they thought it was gonna work.
Right. Because
They were trying to sell him that Euro bullshit, which can work,
Oh,
but it's not what he needs.
the Wi-Fi mesh,
Yeah.
the mesh system.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not what he needs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
cleaning up all that,
glad it
and
worked
then
out.
so messing with that, and then at some point I took a break from that, and I built Lego flowers with my mom, and that was fun. So that
Oh,
was last night, and it was a
Okay.
good
Lego
night.
flowers.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, we
yeah,
have
it
those
was
here.
potted orchids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a bunch of those.
Yeah, those were fun. That was a good build.
Okay. How long did it take?
Uh, it was off and on with networking disaster, but
Oh, you were
maybe like 2-3
multitasking.
hours.
Okay. All right.
Something
That's what's
right
up.
about that.
What's up?
Yeah, but yeah, been a solid week. How about you, Wolfie?
I was about to ask you. Okay. Well, first of all, I have to introduce him properly because of because I'm a card carrying member of Wolf Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, the president, owner, and operator of Wolf Nation.
Boo!
I'm a proud card carrying member of Wolf Nation.
Wolf Nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wolfie, what's up, man?
Wolf
Talk to
Nation.
your people.
Let me hear it. What's up, everyone?
Hold on. Let the one other member of Wolf Nation clap for a second. There you go.
I only need one. We're powerful.
You damn right.
Need Jenny, you people. What's up, everyone? Good to see you. I guess.
Oh shit!
Right. Hashtag Wolf Nation.
Hashtag. So let's see. 2 weeks ago, last time we talked, I had a voice problem and it decided to come back again. This is the longest sickness I've ever had. This is kind of bullshit. My throat hurts. But I'm still here, putting in the hours because you people demanded it. Here we are. Started second week of the new gig. Finished that off. That's been fun. Dude, shut up.
You're gonna take the keys away
He's
from
been
this
waiting
motherfucker.
like 3 weeks to use it.
But so far so good. No one hates me yet. I don't hate anyone, so I think we're off to a good start. And I'm on vacation next for a couple weeks. Gonna enjoy that. I want to give a shout out too, since we're throwing flowers and love around here. I want to give a shout. I know he's in bed right now. He won't hear this, but give a shout out to Gary Allen, our friend Gary. He helped me out this week. He sent me a his tank because I missed out. I had a little bit of FOMO going on. So shout out to Mr. Gary Allen. He got my back. Thank you very much, Gary. Love you, man. And
So just
Gary's
real
a good
quick,
dude.
3 of us, Joe fans, did not initially back to his take
Oh
and
no, I back.
had to go through
3 of
someone
y'all.
we knew to get one.
we had to go
Hold
through
on,
other
hold on,
channels.
Hold on. Three of us fake Joe fans had to go back and backtrack through it. So 3 real fans. 1 real fan bought it at a time.
I bought it when it first dropped.
Well, technically, you
right.
bought it when it first dropped. You just did it through somebody else.
I was one of the record makers of it, being
It's not a
back.
record
I don't know.
because your boy
No, I
Toddy
don't
Mac
know.
had his record set for like 500 spawns sold in 10 minutes or some shit. He's
Who?
never given that record up.
Who?
The old Toddy Mac,
That's not a HasLab.
his Kickstarter, whatever. His
Okay.
bullshit.
We talking about HasLab though.
All
we not
right,
talking
all
about
right.
Just saying.
Nice.
I'm sorry, Wolfie. Go ahead. You were interrupted.
No, that's fine. Like I said, shout out to Gary. Thank you very much.
That's what's up.
Money.
And that's it. I'm gonna enjoy my vacation for the next couple weeks. So, Ricky, what's new with you?
I've already
You already
went.
did,
They
Rick.
just moved me out of order because they kept throwing Derek in the
Did you go out of order?
cornfield.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it? Derek's
No,
turn.
that's it. You were the last
It's
one.
back to me.
Oh yeah, Derek, how was your week?
Derek, how are you?
How was my week? Oh my God. Here we go. So first of all, okay, I thought he was gonna put me in coffee. Anyway, so first of all, I forgot. Anyway, but my tank came in. That was the highlight of my week. You know,
Did you open that?
I know we're not gonna. No, I didn't open it yet. So
Are you going to?
nah, we'll wait till
Oh,
next
he's
week.
gonna raffle it off.
You're gonna raffle it.
Damn it! Stop telling my business.
You're gonna waffle
Anyway.
$25 a slot, 20 slot.
it. Promote it now, man.
You know what? Oddly enough, I'm in one right now to get another one. So,
Oh, are you and what's going heads up on that
which one?
the raffle?
Which one?
Somebody else is in a raffle for his tank.
No, yeah. Who? It's a bunch of
See,
people.
I don't even know which raffle I'm in or which group I'm in. I joined one
Yeah,
of them.
it's
I always wait until someone tags me. Hey, man, wait for your money.
it's
I'm like,
at
oh,
least
okay,
two
there
in
we
each
go.
group. It's at least 2 in each group right now.
Yeah,
so,
they're all over the place right now.
yeah. So but
I wasn't
yeah,
putting anybody's business out there, but yeah, he was in one. I was like, that'd be funny if y'all are both going for the same one.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's it's been an exciting week because I got that in. I got a couple of other things in. One exciting thing that I got. One exciting thing that I got was a pair of boots that I've been looking for like years. These Nike boots. That my man Vince had hooked me up with, and he actually put them on his page, and then he was showing his like shoe collection, and I saw that he had these boots. I was like, yo, where you get them joints at? And he said, man, he lives in New York, by the way, and he was like, dude, you can get them in any store down here. I said, yo, you can't get them down here. You can't even order mugs online. He's like, for real? He's like, what size you need? And I told him the size, and I asked him, let me know how much they cost, and then I'll shoot him the money. And he let me know he got him, took a picture of him, and then I sent him the money for it, and he got it to me in like 3 days. And it looks like anytime I want another pair of these boots, I'm going to have to go to New York to go get the mugs or have them ship me a pair
You're not
because
welcome.
I can't.
Here.
Yeah, I can't get them. I can't get them anywhere. So
Only if you take one of those rickshaws.
you're not gonna let that go.
Oh, hell no.
He kind of already did, didn't he?
No, well, see, he want me to send him some money so he can get it right. He can get him a ride and then go around
No,
the city.
you can't. I can't
And
afford that
then
shit.
gets. You know what? I'm gonna do it on the right day too. I'm gonna be like, hey, what you doing? Hey, it's raining outside. Hey, I just sent you $100 in your Cash App. Go outside and get on a rickshaw and go around a block and catch a cold.
Dude,
But
that ain't even get me around the block.
and I'm
You know how expensive them things
and I'm gonna
are.
send it to you during rush hour too. But then again, it's always rush hour in New York. So yeah. But no, I was real excited to get these boots, man. I can't wait to go ahead and put the mugs on again, man. Because it's been like
put them on a raffle group.
no, man. Enough with the raffle group.
They have shoe raffle groups.
Huh?
They have shoe
I'm not
raffle
even-
groups.
I'm not even admin at raffle groups anymore. I just participate now every now and then. I still use my $40 in the trade excuse though, but but
You're
yeah, but nah, it's been a very cool week. I'm trying to think what else I got. Yeah, that was basically it, and had a light work week this week. Had to go in the office twice, and yeah, that was pretty much it, y'all. But anyway, so enough about that. And let's
You
go
already
ahead
used
and
that
get
one.
into something
Well,
else.
we only have a couple, so
Dude, get those buttons
get
away
more.
from him.
Yeah, I wish somebody would take his privileges. Anyway, but yo, for real, let's go ahead and get the show started.
Why? I don't know why that's funny.
Stop it, Dad.
Because he said take away his privileges, and then he got the ugly face.
All right, Dad, here we go. All right, so yo, we ready?
Born ready.
I'm ready.
All right, that's what's up. All right, time for a showcase that we call Collector Showcase.
Redundant.
Hit the freaking button. No.
It's time for the collector.
Wow.
We're not doing it anymore. What's
no,
Yes,
we're
we
not
are
doing
doing
that
it.
anymore.
why?
Yeah. Ricky's not going to do it.
Ricky's not gonna do it until he sees it. We're just gonna stare at him.
Well,
Because you
then
know
we
how
can
much
stare at Ricky.
you
all
know how much he loves the showcase, the intro. So you need to play it.
night. All right, Ricky, let's go.
It's time for the collect.
He's
The
not
gore
gonna do
keeps
it.
starting in, Eric keeps stopping it. That's how we know this is happening in the background.
Mhm. Come on now. Let's
Why are you
no,
being a
for-
Grinch? Come
All
on.
right, for
Because
real.
I'm being a Grinch. I don't want. I hate that fucking thing. Enough is
You
enough.
fucking
New
made
year,
it.
new over. Let's go.
You
It's
made
not a
it.
new year, bitch.
Exactly.
It's still 2023.
That's your
You
child.
made it. You made it.
Let's
you peeked
go.
You peeked off the side of it and everything.
Let's go.
Hey, he's not gonna do it.
Ricky, you have.
It's time.
Say it with me now.
God.
I support you, Ricky. You go when you feel like you're ready.
Hashtag stand with standing standers.
So, apologize to the fans tonight for
That's it. I
this
quit.
erratic behavior.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Usually there's
Hashtag show the intro. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, chat squad.
Chat squad. Tell the man to press play.
It's time for the collector showcase.
Yay! Now we
Yay.
can get started. So
Let's get it.
some of y'all saw me post early in the week doing a little what's in the box. And one of my co-hosts, Mr. Whoopi, tried to ruin it with a very secretive in the box, trying to give away what the answer was.
Yeah, real fucking
Still-
secret.
I'm still gonna open it up on here and be like, bam, bam, 2 for the both of you. That's for you, Wolfie. So tonight I'm doing
Thank
my
you.
showcase on a very obvious Hiss tank. Not only because it is in the zeitgeist right now, everybody's talking about it. But more importantly, because it's fucking amazing. Like it's talking with the guys, I was literally nitpicking the silliest of shit just to find like actual issues with it. Everybody's gonna have different QC problems here and there. Even I have one on mine, but it's not anything that breaks it or makes it not work. It just looks a little goofy, and I'm gonna fix it. But shout out to my neighbor, because he's gonna let me flex on y'all. Because tonight I'm gonna show you this, which is his tank set up in the classified style, which has all the different tread covers and the missiles, and it has the red canopy with the windows that work, the gull wing doors that actually work and click into place fully and have no issues.
Nice.
Mr. doesn't press intros. And then has the side machine guns. I have them like in a tuck down position over there.
Freaking huge, man.
Like it's pretty legit. For those that haven't seen, one of my favorite things about it is the back area lights up, and it's actually working on a button, so it only lights up when you open the door all the way. So I think that's pretty cool.
I didn't know it did that.
Yeah, I have my tactician in there with all the extra weapons and stuff like that.
Wow.
Um,
Did it come with the batteries?
no, it's 3 AAAs.
Okay.
They
Real
go
quick,
right in the
Ricky,
bottom.
you have more lights you can turn on maybe in your room because it's like really dark. So like you know, just so we can see it better. maybe.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Play the intro again while I'm gone.
I deleted it.
Why all of a sudden do you hate that?
I've hated it for a while, and I've been meaning to make a new one. So now I
He
gotta-
hates everything that people love.
Yes.
Like I heard y'all on my headphones way over by the door. All right, is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that looks good.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Much better. Much better.
So to point out the one QC issue I have had, this ladder here goes flush up against the body,
Mhm.
and if you look, my other one does not. Like it pops back out like for no
Is
reason.
there a way to? Is there any way to secure it, or
I've removed it and checked it for flashing because it just kind of clicks into place right there. There's 2 nubs, and I've removed it. There's no extra flashing or anything. I don't see any stress marks on the plastic, so it's not like it's bent out of place.
Maybe the flashing is on the actual his
On the
tank
actual
and
tank
not,
itself,
and not something's blocking the. Because if you push it down, it kind of snaps in. There's
No,
something stopping it
yeah.
from snapping.
Yeah, mine doesn't do that. Like even if I push
Yeah.
it from the bottom, it just
Mhm.
pops right back out as soon as I let it go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna mess with it and figure it out. Worst comes to worst, I'll heat it up a little and just flex the plastic back so it sits flat because I don't really sit with them down anyways.
Okay.
The missiles are all removable. As far as I know, from what I've understood from people talking about it, that SMS missile thing that's gonna come for the trailer hitch,
Mhm.
that those firing smoke effects will work with this somehow. I don't know. I'm not saying that's a fact. That's just what I've heard.
Okay.
I do like the fact that you can put away the tow hitch. Like if you're not using it, like the easiest way for me to get it out is to actually open this back door. And that leaves it out when you put it out. So,
Okay.
but then you can just push it up out of the way. I thought that was pretty cool. Brink and I were talking about, we nerd out sometimes over engineering stuff.
Mhm.
The treads work really smooth. Like they're real. Like I'm
Wow.
not doing any kind of hard work to make that happen. Like
Nothing
it's
like
just,
that damn thunder.
The
tank.
Thunder Tank. I was just gonna
Yeah.
say.
Yeah,
It's none of that.
7, take notes. Can't be done.
But one of the cool things about it is in real life, when you're using a tank, when you want a tank to turn, one tread will go forward and the other tread will go backwards. That's what forces the turn of the tank in position. This one, when you actually have it down on the ground and you do that, it does that. One will roll forward while the other one rolls backwards to get it to move in position, which is pretty cool. It's dumb. It's not something it's ever going to do on a shelf, but it's cool that it does do it correctly. You come with the 3 main figures. You got the driver in here, the gunner up top, and then I had the tactician in the back.
Okay.
It has a bunch of light up features on it. I'm going to talk about this one particular version of it because Brink and I were talking about it when we were all hanging out, and a lot of people didn't know about it. I found it by accident because I know a lot of times with LED stuff, if you hold the button in, it'll start circling through different color variants. So I was trying to see if there was a different besides just red light up feature.
Okay.
And I found out that if you hold the main button in with the power buttons down here, you hold it in for a second, it turns everything on. So it turned on both sets of headlights. It turns on the Cobra symbol, as you can see, is on my hand right there. It turned it on. It turns on the interior. It turns on the brake lights. It turns everything on. And then all you have to do is push it once to turn it off. Like it turns it all right back off. Or you can go through the whole click it once. So it's going to light up the inside first, and then the Knight Rider lights, and then you click it again, and then it turns on the Cobra, and again, and it's a headlight, and again, and it's a fog light, and then it starts circling back, taking them off one at a time.
The Cobra symbol upside
But if
down.
you hold it, it turns on everything. And then
if you hold it while everything's turned off, so everything's turned off right now.
Right.
If you just hold it, it'll turn everything on at one time.
And then when you just press
turn
it,
it off,
turn everything off.
Push it once, turns everything back off again.
See, that's what's up.
So
they
you
didn't show. They didn't
through.
show. I don't think they showed that in the reveal.
Yeah, I found it by accident, just looking for different color variants. But one thing it does do is it gives you a lot of options. So this, like I said, is the classified setup with these cover treads, this canopy. This makes it the classified one.
Okay.
Then you can also, it gives you the parts to do.
He's so gonna drop one of these.
No, I'm not. A retro variant.
Two.
So you can take
big ball.
Put the classified one down so we can get a better look at the retro variant.
I will. So I'm just giving a quick look at the classified. This is what it looks like. And then, or you can do the retro variant, and it does this. So it's a fully clear canopy that doesn't have the gold doors. It's a different set of tank covers, tread covers, and it doesn't come with the machine guns. Like you're supposed to take them off. And then you also take off the front nose turret. I thought I said double A's. Whatever.
You said trip.
Whatever. Hey,
A's,
say something smart ass again while I'm holding your fucking tank in my hand. I fucking dare you. I'll fucking lick this motherfucker alive.
That is pretty dumb, neighbor.
Yeah, you jackass. But
He
anyways,
sent that a while ago. He sent that a while ago, though. So.
Jokes aside, I do appreciate him doing this. I'd reached out to him at the beginning of the week because I didn't want to go through the whole you change this out and you change that out and
Yeah, because y'all got y'all's at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just asked him if he would set one of his up as a retro, just so I could show them both off next to each other or quickly between one and one. So you can do this to straight retro it. It's still the same figures and everything. It does have, mine is still in the box because I haven't opened it. So in a little bit, we'll switch over if EE wants to show off one of the figures that comes with it that I have not opened. But before we get there, one of the other things you can do for customizing is a fucking sticker sheet. It is a massive sticker sheet.
You gonna use any of those?
Not a single one because I think they make it look cheap. Like this looks nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I'm gonna leave mine alone.
There are a couple cool ones. I have thought about getting into like just these warning hazard ones. They're like electrical hazards. I thought maybe putting them on that behind where the ladder folds up to, like putting it on that black flag surface might be okay. And then the other one that I did like is this Cobra with the Cobra symbol on it. Like you could put it on those tread covers, like right along the treads there. But even still, to me, it's dumb because it's it's minuscule. But they're probably like what, a centimeter, a tenth, thickness of that thing, and that's going to stick up a lot off the flatness of this. It's going to look like somebody's final. So I don't know if I want to do it. I'm probably not going to. Of course, my stupid childish brain wanted to put 69 as my tank number on there and shit like that.
69 for 20.
Now, let me ask you a question. The sticker sheet that they give you is of course optional, right? It's not. It's not like it. When they showed it online, they had any of those stickers applied.
It's mandatory. If you don't do it within the next month, you have to send it back.
Yeah, like everything that's on here that you've seen,
no refunds.
Fucking assholes. Yeah, and you have to pay for shipping to get it back to them. Everything that you've seen on here is actually tampoed onto the plastic.
Right. So that's the best way to do it.
It's very, it looks nice and smooth and looks part of the figure itself. A couple of cool options for people who want to go nuts. I'm going to use this to segue into EE if you're ready. But they do have a Cobra symbol with the Mickey Mouse ears if you did want to do that onto your tank, because this tank comes with Cobra Commander with the Mickey Mouse logo. And so if one of y'all want to pull up EE, he can show his.
He's BRBing.
To step off for a second.
Oh, so mine's still in its case. So Wolfie, do you have yours available?
Mine's also in the case.
Not out of the card. I'm saying, like, do you even have, like, mine's in the case where we got.
Oh no, it's right. I can get it. Like, takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, pull Wolfie up so he can just kind of show it on card back, because mine's still back in the case. I'm gonna talk for a second while he gets it. My plan is I'm giving them 6 months to announce a retro carded or boxed, I don't care, version of the Cobra Commander with the proper signal or the proper insignia. If they do that, then if they don't do that, I'm popping this bad boy open. If they do that, I'm going to wait until it releases. Then I'm going to pop this open. He can go into like one of my trouble bubbles that are up there on the shelves. And then the proper Cobra Commander will go on my display. So Gort, I need somebody to pull Wolfie up. Yeah. You guys are sucking at this driving part. So this is the Cobra Commander.
You see it all right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a little glary.
I got some glare, but
little glare. It's all right. For the very few of you who really don't fucking know what the hell's going on with G.I. Joe, besides being a fake fan, this is called the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander because the Cobra symbol that's on his chest, when it printed, they inverted the hood. So instead of the hood being there with the cutouts taken out, they left the cutouts in and took out the hood. So if you look at the top of the Cobra's head, it actually looks like Mickey Mouse's ears. So it's called the Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander. It was the original release of the Cobra Commander when we were kids, and it got fixed later on, and they gave you a better one. So it is gorgeous. It is beautiful. They did a great job on that card back. It has a file on the back. It has an old school file card. They really did a good job on this, man. That's One of the things that I've said multiple times is out of all these people doing all these lines, you can tell that Lenny and that crew on Joe really fucking love G.I. Joes. They're not guys just there making them and selling them. They had a love for them before they even started that job. So it shows in all the care they put into this stuff. There are some weird things that came with this. One of the things that came with the set is a set of hands for all three, the driver, the gunner, and the tactician. They're like gloved boxing hands. And the best I can come up with, I joked about it with EE, is they gave you that ahead of time so you can have them boxing Big Boa when they finally let him out. I have no fucking idea. Yeah. They're fisted. They don't do anything. They don't articulate. And they're wearing like sparring gloves. So it's a thing. What up, Jose? He must be in here. Wrestling must be on a commercial break or something. What's going on, brother man?
What's up, Jose?
Flex.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me get it. Flex.
Oh my god.
Now it's Wolf's turn to showcase his tank, because we're planning on everybody's gonna do theirs. Just so, and Derek, you go last.
I don't think that wasn't the plan.
Yeah, we scrapped those plans. Remember?
No, I don't like
remember, Dad? We scrapped those plans.
Let me go get mine.
He wasn't at that meeting.
Go get yours. You go get yours.
But yeah, here's the Cobra Commander that he was talking about.
We already did that.
Open his up.
Well, that's out
of the box. Maybe you can see the thing better.
Pull you up. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So yeah, that's the Mickey Mouse logo we were talking about on his chest.
MICKEYMOUSE.
Mickey Mouse.
Wipe your camera, man.
It's my laptop camera. I don't have a.
Be professional.
Fuck you. How's that? Fuck you. How professional is that?
Get a wet nap and then a dry nap and then wipe that mug off. Wow. Wow. It's very professional, Dad.
Jesus Christ. Apologize, everyone.
I don't apologize. You're fucking welcome, everyone.
It's a kid show.
Boop. I'm not touching you. That's good shit.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we've really gone off the rails at this point.
2 Cobra Commanders, 1 his tank.
There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Don't Google that.
Yeah, so what do you? That's
don't Google that.
Commander. So we're gonna get into, once we get out of this, our plan is to talk about things that we've liked and disliked.
Yeah, we're gonna get into all that. But
this is definitely on my fucking amazing list.
That's
like this, like I can nitpick it all day long. I can find little stuff to piss and moan about, but in reality, the biggest complaint I had isn't really a complaint. You and I talked about it, and it's hard for me to verbalize, but I'll try. Is in my head when they were announcing this, and even when they were showing it off, and then I opened it, I expected it to be way bigger, but I wasn't sad that it wasn't. Like, I'm glad it's the exact right size it needs to be. It doesn't need to be any bigger than this. I just thought it was going to be bigger.
One comment I want to highlight, it says from the neighbor, it says the boxing glove hands may be intended to be padded artillery gloves. Mm-hmm. Can y'all show us that?
I can't. I already have mine packed away. So if anyone has,
I got them. If you don't,
yeah,
I got them right here. Hold on, give me a second.
You got it.
Nope. Go ahead.
Give me a second.
Obviously, you don't got them then.
You liar.
Mm-mm. Whoever gets it up first wins.
Oh, gets it up first? You need to relax, Derek.
Wow. Pause. Anyway,
they make pills for that, Derek.
So to speak, man. Blue Chews, baby.
I keep forgetting who I'm around sometimes. Golly. Like I gotta shift my brain to, RHP mode.
So I get where he's coming from, that they might be padded artillery gloves, but then it doesn't make sense that they aren't open to where they can do anything with them. These look like sparring gloves. I did karate when I was younger, and these look like sparring gloves.
Yeah.
Wolf, you got dirt on your hand.
That's just his face.
What happens when you work hard?
Right. And not from home.
Haters.
And the gloves,
we are haters.
And the gloves are for the soldiers that it came with.
Yes, for the gunner, technician, and the driver. Even the female, which is the gunner, has them too. So they
Hers
look like
aren't-
sparring gloves.
Yeah, hers are just look like regular fists though.
No, if you look, you can see the padding on the back of them. That's where it gets different. Is that red padding that's on the back of them?
Yeah. Hey, yo, Wes, you
Or she has
wild.
black padding. Hers are inverted. Yeah, she's
black.
red with black padding. Yeah.
So, did it come with a silver pole to put inside the tank?
No, but I'm pretty sure it'd be real easy to spray paint a straw or something.
Yeah, we can.
But yeah, it's
It looks like
really
a party
good.
inside there. You know.
Forever missed out on it, and it sucks to be y'all. Enjoy the secondary market. These things are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
we talked in like you know how us nerds are. We get together and we joke around and we try to theorize stuff. And one of the things we had talked about was maybe in the future HasLab could do. Look, we're going to do this again, but this time we'll offer you optional colors. You know, you can get a blue one or a red one or whatever colors that they want to offer. Maybe when they do something like that, they can change little bits, like give you different interior colors and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, here's the hoping. I probably would not get a second one, and know what I say probably because I'm a fucking junkie, and this is how I get my fix. But I probably wouldn't get another one, just for size and room, because by then we'll have a dragonfly and a vamp and probably a snowcat and probably a whale or fucking
Thunder
some other
Machine,
shit.
the other
whale would be
Thunder
so
Machine,
big.
triple T's. There'll be so many vehicles everywhere in my port. I'm gonna start packing up my Transformers and be like, oh, I guess I don't like Transformers anymore. I'm gonna have to get this tattoo removed. I'm not gonna have anywhere to put these shits. So
wow, yo, y'all off the hook.
so it's good. It's those that missed out. You know, I know shit happens. I personally had to do the secondary market on Unicron because when it came, I wasn't ready for it, and I was still kind of new in the collecting. Luckily, I got a good deal. 40 in a trade.
Then you left that box behind.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
Fuck them people. Like that box was big enough to put Gordon and carry him around. It was crazy.
That actually happened at one point.
Yeah. So it's I know it sucks to have to miss it, but if you have the chance to get one, if it's under $600,
definitely
you'll be mad that you had to pay that much because I didn't have to. But you're gonna be mad if you wait too long and let it go higher than that because it's really good and it's a beautiful piece to look at.
All right, so real quick, everyone who got it, first, G.I. Joe HasLab, was it worth it? Did they hit it out of the park? I say yes. Ricky, you said yes.
It's goddamn grand slam,
what do
dude.
the rest of you guys think?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
So, and while we're waiting on that, Ricky, God damn it, I got my fucking question.
Well, that's what you
no. I did remember. Okay, so with the way Classified is going, would that be the potential? Could it potentially replace your current setup in your collection with your Transformers up and? You know,
well, it's already part of it anyways because I'm getting rid of this shoving unit that I have here and getting more bookcases lined up back there, and that whole shelf there, that shelf there, and two of them shelves and that DTOF over there are already nuts to butts GI Joes.
Okay.
So because I'm oh wow, that's gonna sound dumb. Transforming my Transformers collection from transitioning. Thank you. That's the word I need. Alcohol is great, kids. Transitioning from Masterpiece to Legends, it's going to take up less room for my Transformers. So I'll end up with probably one bookshelf full of Transformers, and maybe 1.5 because I'm keeping some MP stuff. Then it'll leave me more room for Joe's and all my Batman stuff and stuff to get out like that. So, but it's still, we've talked about it. I was talking about it again with my neighbor earlier when he brought over his tank. I want to say, I don't have my boxes right next to me, but I think these were like 111, 112, and 113 in the classified lines for these figures that came with the, what's up, Sony? With his tank. That means if you bought one of each figure that they've put out, you have like 114 figures already in a line that's only like 2.5, 3 years old. If you're an army builder, you have even more.
Yeah.
I don't buy any Tiger Force. I don't buy any Python Patrol. The only thing that I bought multiples of was I have 2 Alley Vipers, 4 regular bats, and then 2 white bats and 2 crimson bats. Everything else is singular characters, and I have over 80 GI Joes already. Like, it's crazy how fast
They're
these
not
are
done
coming.
yet.
And then they just for like 9 more the other day. Like, it's crazy. And I'm not complaining. It's just now I'm having to. Am I going to keep going with buying everything that's not those crazy one-offs, or am I still going to have to trim back some? Because there's going to come a point where I'm having EE had to do it with some of his stuff, like taking stuff off shelves to put stuff up. You know, I don't want to have to come to that. I want my office to be all my stuff up there. And if it's not up there, then I want to get rid of stuff. I'm not sure that's right. But I want to have all my stuff on display. I don't want to have to put stuff away. And if it's all up and I have a lot of leftovers, I want to be able to sell it off and just get rid of shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And Sony's got a big he's got a great collection, and he's already fighting for room for putting stuff. So yeah, that's my plan. It was in transition before the Hiss tank because I saw G.I. Joe's coming, and we were talking about it. E and I did a count one day, and I think we both broke 80 real fast just on our count of Joe's. So I already knew this was coming. So that's my plan. It's not really changing anything. It's just gonna start taking up more room.
Gotcha. EE.
What?
I fucking love this guy.
EE what?
No, I'm just asking if.
Oh,
anybody
you
had
wanted to know
anything.
my opinion on the Hiss tank? If it was a home run, which I started to answer when Wolf asked, but you cut me off. Yeah. So we'll just get
Anyway, so Ricky,
Yeah,
quick question.
We're fighting, Wolfie.
Hey, Gort, did you
It's getting
have any
uncomfortable.
input? Have any-
It came in a lot of boxes.
This is the Russian nesting doll of Joe's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it
really.
was-
Yeah, that was a little silly. But
Yeah,
you
it
know,
was
like,
literally like the Thunder Tank, because the Thunder Tank came in like 4 boxes.
I remember Unicron came in a
Yeah.
couple boxes as well.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Came
Yeah,
in
no, I mean,
the shipper box, and then the yeah. it
But yeah,
was-
I mean, they did a good job of packaging everything. You know,
Yeah.
everything was safe on the inside, so
Yeah, nothing was going to
you
get
know,
damaged in that box.
Yeah, so I was fine with it.
The
think
craziest
that's the
part
new
was
thing.
that very first internal box. Trying to get that one to come out was a pain in the dick. The actual Hiss tank one was easy because it just had those bumpers on it, so you just had to take those off. And
Listen, Scott, no one is fighting. Okay.
y'all should y'all on air. Y'all should kiss and make up.
now you're fighting with Scott.
I know. Now I'm fighting with Scott. That's what I'm doing. I'm not
That's
fighting
right.
with Derek.
That's right, Scott. You want
Yeah.
some of this heat? You cold?
I'm just
Dad's
busting
fighting with
Derek's
Scott.
balls.
I think that's going to be the new norm now with the larger pieces, the vehicles and whatnot. They're going to start, double and triple boxing them just to make sure they.
They even did it. The Unicron was like that too. Like even though
Sen-
That's what
Sentinel was
Wolfie
like
was
that.
saying.
yeah.
It came in a
Big
shipper
Starfleet
box,
too. Yeah.
and then it came in another brown box with the Sentinel, and then it
Yeah.
came in the actual Sentinel box itself. So it had like 3 boxes you had to open to get to it. So
Yeah, I think when you have a high ticket item like that, though, you
Same
got to do stuff like that.
Yeah, I think the most. What's the one that had the most boxes so far? Because I'm thinking the Super 7 Thunder Tank. 'Cause
I
that
didn't get the
literally
I
had
didn't
4.
get it because
There was 4
It was 4. It was the shipper.
shipper.
It was a box in. It's a box in that.
I only
Then
remember
there was
3.
another box, and then the original, and then the
I don't remember that.
and then the standard art box. So it was from I still got all of them. It's 3.
probably
it was
depends
literally
on where
3
you got it
boxes.
from. Because I got
it from
let's
BBTS.
let's just use them as an example. Their box would have been the outer box, then the inner
They
box.
didn't have an
would
outer.
have
You talking about the box with the BBTS logos and all? No, they
been
didn't
just
have
put
that.
stickers on it. Yeah.
Nah, they didn't have it. It was all Super 7. It was all Super 7 boxes. Each of those boxes had a Super 7 logo on it. And that was the crazy thing about it. I was just like, yo,
Hey,
That's-
hate all you want. It might be a pain in the dick, but I can inbox collectors have a minty ass box when they open that bad boy up.
true. And that's true. That's true, Brink. That's true. All right. Wolfie, you have
Yeah.
anything else?
No, I'm good.
All right. Dad?
Why do I need to drink water?
it's my
Oh, you seem parched. I was
Second
sending that to you. You seem
favorite
parched. I was
Hasbro
telling you to
purchase.
drink some water.
Who's your first?
well. I'm not gonna say it's better, but Sentinel is my favorite Hasbro purchase. It's just because I'm a big X-Men fan,
Okay.
also a big Joe fan. So this comes in second. I think they did a better job on this than they did with the Sentinel, and I really have no complaints with the Sentinel. But Sentinel is still my favorite, even though that has now been packed away, so I can have a little bit of room right now for fucking his tank to be out on display.
This is
didn't
my
get the
second
Galactus?
favorite too.
No.
This is-
Marvel
you got
Legends, I'm
Galactus.
only I do only X-Men. There's just too many Marvel Legends to just fucking be all in on them things. It's just
Okay.
nuts.
And you didn't have any knee issues with your Sentinel.
No, look,
I'm a fan
to
of
bring it
man.
back to a conversation from 3 years ago that we all had, there's nothing wrong with the Sentinel's knees. They are not weak. They would have just been better with ratchets. That's all it was. It would have been better with ratchets, but the
Well-
knees are fine. No one's knees are
Oh, no,
failing.
not mine.
People are just
Mine's
Hey,
stupid.
well, first of all, my
Tighten-
knees
exactly.
are
Tighten
failing
your
constantly.
screws.
Nobody cares about your Sentinel.
Yeah.
My knees fucking are always failing.
Yeah,
me.
it's
no.
just people being people. It's just
Yeah, well,
You know,
you
that's
you
all it
actually
is.
I've actually seen it. You know, people will show
Yeah.
videos of it. They'll have it
Hold
up,
on.
and then the knee will drop and be.
Hold
swinging.
they
So
lie.
when
They
y'all
they
highlight
they
Sony-
loosen their knees on purpose if that's what those videos were. 'Cause I didn't
I
have to
highlight
touch
that
them.
last
Yeah.
Sony.
You
Yeah.
know, I concur. So
Yeah.
when
So
you
stop,
pack up a
stop.
HasLab to display a HasLab. That's just funny, dude. Just the way he phrased that shit's fucking funny to me.
Scott, you can leave now. Just for the
Hey,
record,
you know, hey,
everybody.
we can mute him in the chat. Like he won't be able to
Just
talk.
for
We
the
put him in
record,
timeout.
Scott does not buy GI Joes. Scott doesn't like GI Joe.
Mhm.
Scott only likes Star Wars and Transformers. So
Correction. Scott
Ignore
only
him.
likes Transformers and Mandalorian.
May the force be with you, Scott.
no, Scott really does like Star Wars. You know,
But does he though?
you should have
See, here's how I know Scott's not a true Star Wars fan. He still talks about how much he
But
likes it.
I
You know who's a
couldn't- I
real Star
couldn't
Wars
tell-
fan? Gort. Ask him what he thinks about Star Wars.
I couldn't
That's
tell
how
when
you
we
know
was
he's a
at
true
Disney.
fan.
When we was
No.
at Disney,
Don't-
when we
don't
was in
ask.
Florida, I couldn't tell. I thought the dude was a huge fan.
I'm a fan of man. Love that movie.
But
dude.
yeah,
Devil's
shit,
Advocate.
I became a bigger fan after being at Star Wars Park.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But it's
so-
my second. Since you asked me, it is my second favorite HasLab too. Thanks for asking.
no, I had to ask Gort next because he's next to EE. I mean, you should be right here next to me. You were originally, but you know, wow.
I love this show tonight. I love all you motherfuckers. I love all you guys.
What? You
Like,
said
I
you
miss
should be
all
there.
you guys.
So I
EE is
put him
on
there.
one tonight. You are
I
on
have-
one
I
tonight.
have
dude.
missed all
What
you
did I do?
guys.
He literally
Gort.
said
Freaking love
Ricky
all
should
you
be
guys.
next to him, so I moved Ricky over.
I'm
Like,
so
come on.
happy I'm off tomorrow. I'm getting fucking drunk tonight on this after hours hangout tonight, man.
Hey, yo.
I haven't even had a
love all
drink
you
yet,
guys.
so
Hey, Gort,
That
can
might
you,
be your
Gort, can you
problem.
give me a second while I talk to Ricky for a second? So,
Okay.
Ricky, what was your favorite HasLab release?
What's up? Oh, hold on. Let me put on my Barry White. Yeah, Derek, what you need, buddy?
Yo, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
I gotta make
Hey,
it
yo,
weird.
what was your favorite HasLab release?
Mine and only okay. I bought his tank for myself. It's
Mhm.
great. It's phenomenal. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not downplaying it, but mine is the Unicron, and only because I got it from my dude Jose. You know, so it has that extra little bit of getting it from somebody else. You know, he made it work. He drove it down. We met up in Pennsylvania, at Shannon and JD's wedding.
Yeah.
So he literally rented a car and planned his car rental around the size of that fucking box to make it fit.
Oh wow.
Like getting it in
Wow.
there.
That's a
And then-
big ass box. If you didn't want
Yeah, and then I put it in my car and it took up the whole trunk. We had a rental to drive up because we drove up there and it took up the whole trunk. Gort kind of mentioned it. We were all staying at that bank thing that we've talked
Yeah.
about before.
Mhm.
I literally just left the box there. I unpacked the whole fucking thing. I put all its extra parts in a fucking bag, and I have a picture somewhere in all my photos, like over my shoulder driving. Like you see all our cases, like our suitcases and stuff packed in the back, and then just Unicron sitting on top of all of it in plant mode. There was just nowhere to put that motherfucker.
If I had caught you one time, I probably would have got that box from you. I could have put it in my
It's
car.
probably in Pennsylvania still. I don't know if the
No,
motherfuckers
that
clean.
joint
I don't know them.
It's gone.
Yeah,
Did
probably.
hey, did anyone here get the Death Stars?
No, negative. I have good taste.
Yeah, just see Jose saying in the comments.
I didn't get that. I didn't get Star Saber. Nah, I didn't.
I saw a review. It was a nice figure.
I don't do chug. I don't do the chug stuff.
So that's my number one, only because it has the extra oomph of being from a friend of mine that I love. So that one will, as far as playability and what I'm going to mess with more, it's definitely going to be the Hiss Tank, because that big bad Mamma Jamma is just there. You know, like, I'm not doing much with him, but it's that one. But then this one is, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Okay.
And I haven't bought a lot of them, so I only have 2 to choose from. So it's really a 50-50 of who's going to be first, who's going to be second.
Yeah, this is only my second HasLab. I did.
Now when the Dragonfly comes out, that'll be my third.
3.
Yeah. Then we can have a conversation of what's better.
Yeah.
And who knows what's going to come out between now and the Dragonfly that people are going to want to back or not.
Snowcat, baby.
And
Well, no, I'm talking about HasLabs. Snowcat, you
don't think the Snowlab? I think that can hit.
Well, so I mean,
that thing's almost the size of this thing.
The rumor is that as of next year, the Joe team is going to announce higher priced retail vehicles from like the 150 to 200 range. And the first 2 vehicles are supposed to be the Snowcat and the Thunder Machine. So we'll see if that's true or not. So
I didn't want to interrupt because you had a good roll going, and I agree with you, and I'm not arguing with you. I want to bring up Scott's last conversation. That is incorrect, sir, because none of us painted our fucking Hiss tanks when we got them, so they are not the same at all, sir. At all. Let me. Everybody that's listening, Scott is my second favorite Marvel. Everybody knows that. He's my second favorite. This motherfucker got a HasLab Razor Crest on the secondary market, and the first thing he did was start painting that motherfucker as soon as he got into his house. It was crazy. I've never in my life seen somebody do that to a HasLab before, and that's why I love that dude.
Oh, highlight Sony real quick. The last thing you just said.
Primus, huh? I'm for it.
We got a Primus. It wouldn't surprise me.
Panels.
It wouldn't surprise me because Zeta's doing their Primus next year. So
yeah, but Zeta did theirs first. So
yeah, but remember they had the Unicron thing going on between them two, and now they're going to do Primus.
That's because they came out with theirs after the HasLab was already announced and in production.
Guess what else? I have that Zeta Unicron down there too. Also got it from Jose. Jose is a fucking enabler when it comes to Unicron. Both my Unicrons came from Jose. Damn it, Jose.
I had the pumpkin one. Hey, Gort. When I ask y'all this, include any of the potential ones that hasn't been released yet that are in production that are going to be shipped too. So if you think that's going to be the one, and you can do that too. So with that being said, Ricky, you say you definitely like the Hiss tank, and that's
got the Dragonfly pre-ordered, so that's on the way. That's hard to compare to. It's hard to compare to what we have in hand. If we're talking about wishes, like hopes and dreams of what we wish HasLab would do, EE will agree on this when he gets back, because we were just talking about this on the Hangout. Is I would love them to do the HasLab Titans, like give the Titans like Metroplex and Triptychon and Formax, give all them the HasLab treatment. Like, give me that, because I still need those. I don't have any of those old Titans. So I would love to get my hands on those.
What could they do that they already didn't do on their original short?
Make them bigger, give them light up features, give them better articulation, not make them waffly pieces of shit. Just a bunch of things that they could do to them that they didn't do to the original ones.
The Fort Max does have electronics in it though, but not significant.
So did I. I think
Metroplex had like light up eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scorponok and Triptychon do not have any light up features.
I haven't opened up either.
Well, I know Scorponok doesn't, because I've looked at my neighbors.
Yeah, those two are still in the box for me. Hey, Gort, what's your favorite HasLab?
Well, the only one I have is the
Say Cookie Monster. Say Cookie Monster.
No.
Reva's lightsaber.
Yeah, only one I got is the Hiss tank. I had the Proton Pack at one point, no longer, so I don't feel I can consider that a contender.
Whoa. You sold it?
I did. You were there.
At NJCC. You
were
actually, there.
I didn't know you sold it, though.
I remember they were passing it up. Yeah, I remember him packing that up.
I didn't know you sold it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So you're not going to go for the
Sony, you're not wrong, dude.
Oh, no. I'm not touching the trap or the meter.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm not doing those.
All right.
Proton Pack, that thing is enormous.
So
Yeah, it
Brink was
is.
saying that
There's nowhere good to put it. So something like the His tank here, I don't know, you can fit it on the shelf. I have a place I can put that. But the Proton Pack, even if you put it on the wall, it sticks out so far. You're just gonna walk into it.
So Brink said
Yeah.
that Titans Metroplex spoke. I don't own it, so I don't know.
It did.
That's what he says.
I have it. I
Yeah.
don't.
Well,
I don't remember
you
speaking.
I have it. You know what?
You push
When
on
I
it,
got
the eyes
mine,
and the chest light up, and it has a couple lines. It says,
That's
Yeah, that
all.
sounds
I didn't put
familiar. That
batteries
sounds
in mine.
familiar.
"Man,
Did
don't
it
you
come-
guys play with
I
your
can't even
fucking
remember if it came
toys?"
with
I
it.
don't
don't-
have them. I've already
I don't own
gladly
it.
admitted to that. I don't have
It's-
them.
I have.
Well, you're not a
them.
fan, Ricky.
I have.
But did you
them.
have to put
I
your own
played with
electronics
them, and
in?
then I put them back in the box because I ain't have no way to put them at the time.
So we need to talk. So you just got some boxed up Titans just taking up room in your house. We need to talk, Derek.
Mm.
I'll let your boy. Anyway.
Say less, brother, man.
All right.
Dibs.
So yeah, you said go. You on that His tank.
Yeah.
All right. Wolfie, what about you?
Nice, Brink.
So that's what I got. The Unicron was my first, and then this is technically my second. Being a Transformers
Is it
fan,
me or is
I'm
it
going number
the
one with
audio?
Unicron.
Okay.
What the hell's going on here?
No, your audio just went like in and
Yeah,
out.
you roboted a little.
So repeat what you just said.
Hang on, my shit is all fucked up.
I
There.
think he said he was giving it to Unicron.
No. Being a Transformers fan first, Joe fan second, I definitely got to give it to the Unicron. That was probably my favorite, just because you never thought I'd own a Unicron for that matter. It's just so big. I think it's perfect. I know they've got some nachos as you people call them, but I love it. One of my favorite pieces for sure. But this definitely close second. I think the Dragonfly is going to be right up there too, for sure.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do with that Dragonfly when it comes in next year.
Probably put it weight his tank and bring that out.
I'm
I'm
glad
I don't
can't
know.
do that.
I
I'm
don't
getting
know.
spider wire fishing line, and it's gonna hang up right over yonder. Pew pew pew.
I still got spider wire left. EE, what about you?
What about me? You already asked me.
He went already.
He went.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Pay
right. Because you was over
attention,
Nice
here.
to
driver.
know you
Switch
pay
pieces.
attention when I
You
do
was
Keep
it.
over
your
here
eyes on the
when you weren't
road.
supposed to. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll say mine. Damn it. I'm actually interested to see what this ghost is going to look like.
Goes. That was a good one. It looks good anyway.
Yeah, I have a small little bit of regret not backing the Ghost.
I got
Yeah.
zero regret.
But
on
the
it.
size of
Only
that
with the
thing was
animated
just.
ones.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
size
it's not
was
even-
just not.
I'm not even tripping off the unlocks with it just having the figures. That ship itself, it came with so much to desire. It was. I'm like, yo, I would love to see this in person. And I felt the same way about the Razor Crest when it came out, and I missed out on that. I think it was more so. Maybe it was the price point that was bugging me so much because I didn't want to pay $500 for that, and I'm not like a crazy Star Wars fan, so
Yeah.
and that's probably what it was. But I should have just got it anyway, just to experience it, because it looks like it's gonna be amazing, And I got the his tank. I got the Dragonfly coming in. I wasn't feeling the Unicron at the time. But yeah, I would say aside from this, I'm sure I'm gonna like the his tank, but I'm really loving. As far as in hand, I'm actually really liking the Galactus. I've been really playing around with that Galactus with the Moes and with Silver Surfer, him being able to hold him in his hands and then getting into action poses. I got like Silver Surfer doing that pose like that, and the only boring figure was the Morg. Sorry, the Morg figure. That he was kind of boring. I got him literally standing up with his axe just leaning on his shoulder, kind of. But yeah, I really like the Galactus. Also, I like I think I like more so the electronic features on Galactus because his eyes, chest. I mean, he's got more lighter features on him than than the Sentinel does. So, I mean, it does feel like Galactus does share a mold with Sentinel in a sense, although it is bigger. It doesn't really, but it kind of feels like it does.
Why? Because they
Just
both have
having
2
it in
arms, 2
hand.
legs.
Because I have both of them, so they feel like the
Because they
same
both
mold
have 2
almost.
arms, 2 legs.
No, man. Anyway,
Well, they both
but,
have blue and purple, you know.
yeah. Y'all get on my nerves anyway. But anyway, but yeah, I'm really interested to see what that ghost is going to look like and what it's going to do, and how it's going to look and present itself. So really excited to see that one in person. So, but none of y'all got it.
No.
Not
No,
even
the
you,
ghost,
Gord. I thought for sure you was going to get it,
No.
Gord.
No.
Okay.
Gord dodged a bullet with that one.
I did.
Scott, I wonder if Scott got it.
Scott, yeah, of course,
He
Scott got
said
it.
he got it.
Yeah, he's all. We're gonna have him on that
So-
night so he can open it in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I hope he gets it the day after we do a show, so he has to wait almost 2 weeks to open it.
Oh, you don't want to do a special one for him?
No.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about what we did this year. So it was an interesting year for collecting. On Transformers, definitely G.I. Joe. A lot of things came out. That Mass Thunderhawk came out this year. A lot of things that came out this year. Anything that came out this year that really got y'all excited. Starting with you, Ricky.
The His Tank got me a little excited. I'm glad I got it. That I've just recently got, that I know a lot of people will shit on, and quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. Because I loved the concept of them, even if the movie was dookie shit. I loved the Samurai Turtles from the Turtles in Time movie.
Turtles in Time movie.
I know the movie was goofy as shit and all, but it was Ninja Turtles and Samurais, and I love Samurais and I love Ninja Turtles, so them together was perfection for me. So getting those, I was super excited about those.
Oh, you'll live, Derek.
Yeah, don't bother. Just look at the
No,
stills
don't
so you
watch
can
that.
see them wearing samurai
Oh,
outfits.
I'm not. After Secret of the Ooze, I was checked out.
That one was not great.
Exactly.
I was excited about getting building my blaster collection, some like getting a couple MPs and some of the smaller scale stuff to like help swell out my blaster collection to kind of augment my Soundwave stuff. Happy to have completed the main cast of the Gargoyles. I'm still mad about the caped wings thing, having to still get more shit that I don't want just to get the caped wings.
Mm-hmm.
But I am happy to have the whole main squad at least lined up so I can be done with that, other than getting the wings and getting rid of figures. There's a bunch of other stuff that I've liked. I've really I've talked about it before, but I still have to give him a little shout out because he's been like my kind of guiding hand through the Legends when I was first starting in and getting started and all that. My Legends collection has gotten really nice. It's ironically enough, with less figures, I'm closer to completing that collection than I ever was with my Masterpiece, with almost triple the amount of figures that I have in my Legends collection. So I'm happy with that. And then this G.I. Joe line, I like G.I. Joe. It's top 5 probable, top 10 for sure of my 80s cartoon and toys nostalgias. But it is just sheer numbers and speed at which they're releasing. It's quickly taking over my collection, which we talked about. We kind of touched on earlier. I'm going to have to readjust how I'm collecting them or displaying them or doing stuff with them, just so it doesn't overwhelm my collection. But yeah, those, I mean, I don't really have, we've kind of talked about FOMO and stuff before. I don't get FOMO. If I want something, I get it. Like the only stuff I've ever had FOMO was stuff that came out either before I was collecting or when I was collecting something totally different and then got into a line late. That's the only way I ever have, and it's not really FOMO because I'm not having fear of missing out. I have actually already missed out. Now it's just chasing it down and getting it. So, yeah, like it's a lot. I can go on a long time because everything I have in my collection, I got it because I like it. So it's this his tank is a hard one to beat. It's hard, like being the first 6-inch scale GI Joe vehicle, being phenomenal HasLab. Yeah, good stuff. Oh, and I got some Newports the other day. That was awesome too.
Newports.
Cigarettes?
Yep.
No, I bought Newport, Rhode Island the other day. Fucking dickhead.
It's small enough. Maybe you did.
Yeah. So
Remember, kids, smoking's bad for you.
Actually, it's good for you. It keeps me from going to jail. So, it's
Wolfie, how's your year been?
Gosh,
you want to ask me how it
great.
keeps me from going to jail? I saw that look on your face
I kind of did.
because I
Good.
don't choke people to death when I get mad. So, because I smoke a cigarette instead.
Go ahead, Wolf.
You're both wrong because the Ram Cycle
Baroness bike.
and Baroness
You're
Bike
wrong.
were both before the Trouble Bubble.
You were starting off wrong there. Yeah.
Yeah. Wolfie, how's your year been? What's your year look
Trouble
like?
Bubble's not a
Year's
vehicle.
been very busy, so I just this is the year I got into the Joes. I was skipping out because I was just mad at Target and all their exclusives, but they all calmed that down. So I jumped in head first. I got caught up within a year. I think one of my favorite pieces of the Joes that I got this year was probably Serpentor. Love that figure. That was, of course, designed by our late friend Agent H. One of his last figures, I think he did. I think he did a great job on it. The figure itself was beautiful. The chariot, all the stuff it came with, just a beautiful figure. So shout out to our friend Agent H. Miss that dude. So that was definitely a good one. Another favorite. This has been out for years, but I'm getting late to the party on it. I got a nice birthday present from the Michigan boys this year. And that would be the Point Dread Motu Classics. Didn't think I was going to get that one, but got surprised with that. One of my favorite vehicles I've got this year. Now I have to get them all, so I'm happy about it, and I'm also mad about it. And I got to track down a Roton and whatever else. So yeah, thanks guys. Can spend some. Yeah, shut up! Don't you enable. Not doing 4,000. No, I'm not spending thousands of dollars.
Yes, you are. Just give it up already.
$40 in a trade, Wolfie. $40 in a trade.
$40 in a trade. Oh man, what else? Far as masterpiece goes, not a lot of came out this year. I'm only really getting some Fans Toys stuff. I like the recorder, the blaster. I know that wasn't too popular, but I like that one especially. That was just, I never had a blaster representation. I didn't get the KFC or the who's the other one? Deformation Space.
Yeah, that's him right there. That's him right there in that corner right there.
Yeah, but I like that one a lot. That was a good piece.
There's the Fans Toys one right there.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's fine. Hate on me if you want
gorgeous,
to. Yeah. God. Other than that, everything else was fine. I can't say I've had too many disappointments, but those were probably some of my favorite pieces for sure.
Okay, that's what's up. Court, how was your year?
Definite. Oh, this is a pretty good year. I got some neat stuff, but nothing for me. Like it's an easy victory here. Ramen Toys supplied me with some excellent products, and how could you ever be disappointed?
Bringing them back, baby.
Oh yeah.
I'm still waiting for mine. Yo,
Tyler, I need you to mass produce those.
Yeah, we're gonna need those done up. Mass
I
production.
need that ramen noodle. I need Ramen Man. Yeah, that's what I need. Did we give him a name?
Man.
Did you give him a name?
Angry Ramen Man.
I don't know. I probably did. I know I did give them names. I don't remember what this game was called.
Dude, I need that, man.
You've
have
done
that
it
on my
right
desk just
when
to
I
look at and
saw
laugh every day.
somebody I don't know, someone I've never seen watch the show, had used one of Gort's pictures in a thread in I think the FUCK toy group to make fun of ramen.
Mm-hmm. That's how you know we're famous.
Yeah.
Hey, Gort, for real though. No, let me see.
I mean,
Let
these
me see
things
that
are
again. That's the other one.
great.
What an
God,
upgrade.
I fucking love that thing.
Ah,
That was definitely
and
the
that's-
skit of the year for us.
Yeah, and that's not all.
That and the Dom Pizza. I
I
don't know.
think
that's
Dom
not-
Pizza was last year. I think Dom
Was it
Pizza
last
hit
year?
was last
Damn
year.
Was it? Was it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Damn it. 'Cause that
It
one
might have
was
been. You're right.
excellent. That one was excellent. And then Gort popping up to help him eat it. That was just layers upon layers on that one.
But
So,
nah, I'm
hold
telling
up,
you, I
something
need
else.
that ramen. The ramen. Let me see it one more time.
I'll pull it up in a second. But
Okay.
I got these orcs in,
Oh,
and these are based on designs from Warcraft 3 and World of Warcraft.
yeah.
And it's pretty cool. Like more just unlicensed stuff. 5K Toys was carrying these. These are made by Star Toys. But yeah, a lot of, like you got your like full range of movement on all these guys. Pinless joints. I like that the shoulder armor moves all over the place to get out of its own way. Like it's connected in a clever way. But yeah, it's an overall like great piece. It's the same body between the two, just different colors. But
Okay.
it's
Who
fun.
designed them?
It's fun.
Who
So
designed them?
Who designed
Scott,
it?
yes, that was the prank of the year.
You said who made them, Derek?
Yeah.
Star
Which one
Toys
was
is
the
the
prank
name
of
of
the
the
year?
company.
Was it?
Which,
Okay.
if I had my best guess, that's
Yeah,
just
that was
some
good.
bullshit name. But
Gotcha.
5K Toys is where these were sold. I don't know if anybody else is carrying these. Some of the stuff that 5K Toys has is on Big Bad, but I don't think these were.
To answer your question, Sony, yes.
Yes.
And to answer your follow-up
Absolutely.
question, he hates it all. So don't ask.
I love Star Wars in a way that probably nobody should. And it's been very difficult to try to enjoy new stuff that they make because they're all about the money and they don't care about the stuff they're putting out anymore. And it really shows. Like it's always been about the money, I mean, but not
Welcome to
like
Disney.
this. There's so little care that's put into it. It is just hot, disgusting, slimy trash.
Yeah. Welcome to Disney.
I want to. Can I touch on something that was said in the comments real quick?
Just
I
don't
can't
touch
pull
that
it up.
slimy trash. You'll have to wash your hand.
Sony brought up this Valaverse truck and how it's massive and towers over the his tank, and I'm sure he's talking about the same picture we all saw of the two Valaverse trucks with the his tank in the middle. Sony's a smart guy, so I'm just gonna say it like this: run a line across the back bumper of the truck, straight line, and see where it cuts off on the his tank. It's perspective. It's how he set the his tank next to them. It's not bigger. Because if you look to the truck right next to it where their bumpers are closer together, his tank actually sticks out further. It's not bigger. It costs less because it has nothing in it and it comes with no figures. It's not the end all beat all. He's not beating Hasbro. It's fine, but it is just a jumped up soccer mom van, and it's not. It has nothing to do with his tank. We don't need to compare them to each other.
Well, his tank aside, I've seen people try to compare it to the Vamp that Hasbro is offering, and that one is
It's not even out
significantly
yet.
less and with a figure.
Yeah, and it's not even out yet.
Meaning-
So there. I mean, it's people like Bobby Vala. Good for you guys. I'm not even here to start that conversation, but it's just the picture is a forced perspective picture. We can't go by that. We have talked to people that have seen both in person, and they are both big, and it is what it is. And the price point is because of what you're getting versus each other. There's no electronics in the Vala, and it has no figures with it. They're not comparable to each other. I love you, Sony.
Pictures?
I still love you, dude.
All right.
All right. You is it Gort?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right.
I got all kinds of shit.
That's
but
why I waited till he was
can't-
done
I
before I
can't
brought
think of
that up. I was trying to wait till he
I
got
can't
to a
think of it
stopping
all.
point.
It's all good. Got some cool Lego sets and things.
Oh, so this Boogie Jensen guy, that is definitely Vala.
All right. Let's skip over that. Let's get to EE.
EE, what's up, man? How was your year?
Year was good. I mean, obviously, I think his tank kind of brings it in as a high point of the year. Shout out to New Age with their Dinobots, their fucking Omega, their Skyfire. Just absolutely knocked it out the park for Transformers. Um, Shout out to Magic Square, even though that transformation was god awful. Their Bruticus, once said and done, absolutely perfect.
Not done.
Once
Doesn't
said
count.
and done, once it's together, yes. But oh my god, it was a nightmare of a transformation. Um,
Joe, you're
other
too
high,
old to use slap like that.
you know, my other highlight was grabbing that vintage snowcat, complete, not broken, no yellowing, for the mistaken price they had on it. That's definitely, and yeah, and the Joes, man. I think right now there's no contest. GI Joe
Best
is the
line out there.
best mainline release figures out there. I'll get as
And I
far as
have to agree with
mainline
that.
goes.
Yep.
And from any of the toy companies, NECA,
Sorry, Scott.
Mattel, and whatever, I still think the GI Joe line is just absolutely destroying it. Very happy they have a sucker in me. I am buying pretty much one of everything at this point. Um, Mafex Storm is another fucking shout out. That was a beautiful figure. And even though I said what I said about G.I. Joe, Marvel Legends Spyro is the figure of the year.
I heard you talk about that before.
Yep, Marvel Legends Spyro is the figure of the year, if you ask me, as far as mainline figures go.
Okay.
The fact that she has 6 arms and I could get her to balance on one foot, holding weapons and axes and swords in each hand. I just, yeah, wish all Marvel Legends were like that. Unfortunately, they're not. But yeah,
Okay.
regrets.
Oh, we're gonna get the promos in it. We're gonna get to the promos in a minute.
Okay.
All right. But
Hey, Derek, real quick, just interrupt because you reminded me. One other figure that I forgot that I think was absolutely amazing. I know, Ricky, you have this too, is the Mafex Nightfall Batman. One of the most beautiful figures I own. Painted to the nines, articulation out the ass. Just, it's fucking beautiful. So shout out to Mafex. And they got their Steel, Cyborg.
Yeah, I was about to say
They're
that.
killing it right now, too, for me.
That's Death of Superman one. Absolutely agree. I
Can't
have
wait
those
for the
Death of Superman.
Eradicator.
You are 1,000% on that. I left those behind too. I
Yeah.
didn't think about that. Those are definitely in there.
I'm
Those
yeah,
are amazing.
Mafex is on it this year.
killing it.
I know people have had their issues with them, but they're doing well right now.
The Storm that I got from them this year, the Jean Grey I got this year, the Magneto that I got from them this year. Absolutely
Beautiful.
amazing figures. No
For
complaints.
sure.
that's what's up.
Sorry about that, Derek. What do you got for us?
This year was actually different for me because I got a chance to venture out outside of Transformers when it comes to my collection. So y'all already know some of the things that I was already venturing out, but I think I ventured out more this year than I did the last 2 years. I did a whole concentration with Voltron. I did.
You say your
I was-
favorite was the KO of the Blitzway, right? That's your favorite one.
Fuck, no.
All of
But I did the I did I didn't start GI Joe this year. I started GI Joe when they on the first wave when they first came out, and I kind of slept on a few early ones, but I just I was just doing that one really slow. But GI Joe this year, classified this year, has been really impressive with a great majority of their releases. Where I ventured out outside of my normal collection is with me taking an interest in Gundam this year, a heavy interest in Gundam,
Yeah.
and even elevating it to their other lines such as Mosho. These Mosho figures that I've been getting has been on the money for me, because they present well. The articulation factors for those figures are great. They've been very entertaining to do different things with. So that's been the highlight of my year this year. The the Gundam figure y'all got for me for my birthday, absolutely love that one. Got that one displayed beautifully in my case in there. And but yeah, those particular pieces have been very, very incredible for me. The experience and doing a doing a deep dive into that whole fandom and all of that, doing research and trying to figure out where these lines came from that are not actually Gundam. That they're just Gundam inspired. You know what I mean? So with the metal builds, I want to get into the actual model kit building too. I just haven't had a chance to start that yet. I know I've talked to y'all at length about getting that started and doing something actually with that, but I just haven't had a chance to, really just get into it. I've been you know, really just been enjoying the metal builds and doing everything that I'm doing with that. So yeah, that's been the highlight of my year. I'm still doing Thundercats when those waves come out. Just got my I just got my wave 4 set because I caught it on sale with when BBTS had it on sale. And the width and the only thing about that though is I was at when I was at TFCon in Florida, I bought a Bengali figure because they had a guy had it there at a really good price, and I was just like, "Yo, let me get that Bengali. I'm gonna get that Bengali from you." So, um, but yeah, I got that Bengali, and then lo and behold, the Wave 4 set goes on sale, and that's the one with the Red Lion-O, Bengali, Hammerhand, Captain Hammerhand, and um, Vulture Man, and got that one in, and it was really cool. So Thundercats has been my outside venture as well, but I've been still doing Transformers here and there. When Fans Toys released, we had two blasters this year. I got both of those. Y'all know I'm a blaster. I'm a huge blaster fan. So love when anything blaster related comes out. I'm checking it out just to make sure I'm gonna like it, of course. And the tapes have been hey, MMC's tapes. They've been
Yeah.
doing a bang up job this year as well. Even with the Shattered Glass Steel Jaw, the Black Line, if you will. That's
It's not
been
shattered glass.
it is Shattered Glass. I
It's not.
promise you. Yeah, it's Shattered Glass. I promise
It's
you.
not.
But yeah, um, duck season. But anyway, but yeah, it's been an incredible run this year for me because it caused me to venture out of my normal um run. Um, these NDAs, man, I swear, man, he's a killer. But anyway,
Sony, he didn't make me sign no NDAs.
I,
Hit up my
hey,
PayPal.
hey,
I'll
hey,
let
hey,
you know,
hey,
bro.
hey, good. I wish I had control of this thing. So,
You are a bad driver, sir.
anyway, hey, look, I'm at the mercy of two people in here, so leave me alone. Anyway,
God
but
damn it, Gordon Wolf, let this man do his job. Those
but
are the
no,
two you're
it's
talking
been
about.
incredible. It's
What?
been an incredible. It's been an incredible year as far as discovering new things and experiencing new things outside of Transformers. Because you want to experience. You want to do different things. You don't want to just do one thing. It gets boring over time, and it's actually gotten boring for me. So yeah. Um, in addition to great things that we've had this year, we've had some FOMO, um some fear of missing. We had some FOMO situations going. We've actually missed out on things that we should have, we feel like we should have taken advantage of and gotten it, but we missed out on it and didn't get a chance to experience it. I was talking earlier about the ghost, in which I wanted to possibly get that, and I got a feeling that I am gonna like it when it's out and I actually see it. I'm gonna be like, yo, I should have went in on that. So hey, y'all, speak freely about anything that that came out this year that you had the opportunity to get, or just didn't like at all, and either you missed out on it or you're glad you missed out on it because you didn't like it. Let's talk about it.
But like I said earlier, I don't really do the FOMO thing. But the one, like, I will actively not get stuff. Like when we were talking about Joe's earlier, I've not gotten any of the Dreadnoks. I don't have, the Buzzer and Buzzkill or whatever Jaws of Life guy is, and the other ones. Like, I don't have any of them because I never got a good Zartan. Well, shout out to Eric Z. He shows up sometimes watching. I was able to make a deal. I'd accidentally got that second Serpentor. We traded, so I got a Zartan from him, the boxed set one or whatever that was, the SDCC one or PulseCon exclusive one. I swapped them for the Serpentor, so now I have Zartan. So now I have to get the other. I have to backtrack and get Zorana. I have to try to find Buzzer, and what's the other guy's name?
Not hard to find.
What's
Buzzer, Ripper.
Ripper is the other one I have to. Those two are like readily available. I know some of y'all just have gotten them recently and stuff.
Yeah, I won. I won both.
So nobody cares how you cheat at raffles, Derek.
Don't cheat.
So
I was just so happy when it happened.
so you cheat and get me a nice Voltron. I don't care.
I got a whole big box of G.I. Joe classified shit that I don't know nothing about. So
I have to backtrack and get. You're good. You're good. I know I'm getting like I'm already like my brain is weird like that. Like I have to like I've talked about it before. My sets, how my brain builds stuff or how stuff's supposed to look. It has to match my brain for my collection. So I'm EE had a spare Zartan that I'm getting from him because I like certain parts of that better than I like this SDCC one. So I'm going to start mix matching, and then I'm going to find the retro carded one and mix match some of that because like I like this boxed one. It has cool stuff, but I don't like some of the colorings. Like his skin tone is like this weirdish greenish grayish because it has the color change thing in it. And it looks weird, and I don't want it on like my main display. It'll be a secondary. So it's not so much a FOMO thing. It's I'm having to backtrack because I purposely didn't buy any of those because I didn't have the start. To me, if you don't have Zartan, there's no point in having Dreadnoks. So,
yeah.
Well, that's not a real figure. I created that figure, sir. So it's not quite as available like that. Also, it was originally made by McFarlane, so that already gives it negative 10 billion fucking points.
It's a lot of points.
And being Hanukkah Batman only gives it 9 billion points, so it's still 10 billion behind.
Champ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a lot of points.
I still hope you got fingertip cancer from typing that earlier because that was fucking crazy. You got through all that shit.
Fingertip cancer.
Just for taking time.
Is that a thing?
Real quick.
No.
Real quick. Another great thing. Another great thing that happened this year is that I got to host. I got to host a good part of BotCon this year again.
Yes.
And and the big thing about that was, I got a chance to get a lot of all my buddies involved into the event as well. Everybody that came out, thanks as usual. Thanks for the support. Y'all already know how I feel about y'all. Most of the reviewers that came out, I asked to come out this year, man, they didn't disappoint at all. They came out and did their thing and gave their they either glowing or honest reviews about the event, which we asked them to do. We didn't ask them to sugarcoat anything and just come in and just enjoy yourself or check everything out, give your honest opinion, give a review to your viewers and all that type of stuff. So big shout out to Sony, shout out to the Realm, of course. Deluxe came out, did his thing with it, and Diecast from
Radio Free
Cybertron. Shout out to
haven't you learned from watching ETR? You never start naming individuals because you're gonna forget somebody and they're gonna be butthurt and pissed off.
Right, but no. Shout out to Rodimus Primal that came out, and
which I found out he lives like 15 minutes from me.
He's not
like
far
he
from
used
you
to
at
live
all.
up north, but he moved down here. Like he lives right down the street from me. Like we were talking while I was up there.
Right. Yeah. He actually flew up because his he's originally from Jersey.
Yeah.
And he said, and I asked him about it. He was like, and he was like, let me see who I can work out, and then he worked things out because he still has family in Jersey. He's like, dude, I'll be there. What I got to do, and I told him what to do. He came. He had a good time. Got to blend in with the realm a little bit, not a whole lot, but he was making his way through everyone. Just getting to know everyone, getting to know a lot of people for the first time that he hasn't seen before. And all the reviewers that we interact with, they have their fan bases. When they see him at the shows, they come up to him and give him kudos and what they do and all of that. So big shout out to everybody that participated in VodCon. Scott and Andrea helped me and Sean do some things there, and that was very appreciated. Eric B, he's all that's my right hand. He always comes in when he's needed and does his thing. Y'all came down and really represented the realm well, and we just showed out. We showed up and showed out.
Here you go
and had a
naming people.
blast.
There was other realm people that were there, but yeah,
Mhm.
see, you didn't learn. You didn't learn. That's it. You're off my Christmas list. Cool. I'm gonna
Whatever.
boo you next time you have a
He
panel.
wasn't on it
What?
to begin with.
Ever.
That's true, but he was on my Hanukkah list. Out of here.
Yep.
Him and Hanukkah Batman gone.
Yeah. Actually, Sean had sent Kara a note about that. We'll talk about that later. But she was like, I didn't know Ricky was. I said,
Yeah, most
yeah.
people don't.
I had to play it like I already knew because I didn't know either. So it was like,
But did you see her response? Is why I married her. That response, that screenshot that I sent y'all. That is perfectly why she's my wife. Like I don't even have to tell her to say stuff like that. She already knows to say it.
Yeah, that's what's up. But no, but I didn't mean to go take a lot of time with that. But yeah, just wanted to shout that out too, because those are some pleasurable opportunities, and I really had a blast doing it. But so back to the
Exactly,
missing
Sony,
out.
you nailed it, dude.
Oh, are you talking about for ToyCon?
No, but I was talking about more the end part where he's like, you can buy toys at any time, but it's the memories that you can't really.
That's right.
Buy, like meeting up with
true.
each other. That's really like those
that's
trips
what it's all
to see
about.
y'all. When some of y'all, we won't mention any names, are too bougie to bring their asses when they're in other places. Like, I'm not traveling to go see, but I'll do it just to see people, because at the end of the day, that's the most important part.
And that's why I do it too. I get, at the end of the day, I can care less about the toys. If I don't buy one toy that whole weekend, the biggest thing that I get is just hanging out with y'all.
Yeah, because the internet exists. I don't even have to go to the fucking store to buy a toy no more. I could buy toys right now while talking to y'all. Doop, be done with it.
Yep. Sure can.
They might not get here, especially if I ordered them from Magic Square, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Right.
All right.
Yeah,
I got a lingering order with
anything else y'all miss? Anything y'all miss out on this year?
Nope.
Yeah, I missed out on my blast off because of fucking 2 different companies put me up on that blast off. I had one through Show Z that they canceled because they oversold the pre-orders, and then I ordered one directly through fucking Magic Square, and it's been sitting in Queens, New York for 3 weeks now, just passing around. I'm pretty sure Eric went and stole it, and like he just has a secondary blast off just to fuck with me. Him and Cobra Commando over there playing with my blast off. Fuck y'all. But it's still, I have a Bruticus missing an arm. So
wow.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've missed out on so far. I have no regrets in my collection. I don't do. There's some things that I take that back. I do have some regrets. Not because they're hateful, not because there's anything wrong with them. It's just kind of like, why did I type thing? And they're in the Joe line. Like, I know EE loves it, but Chuckles, like, I don't care about that figure. Like, I was so hyped to get it, and I opened it, I was like, oh, okay, who gives a fuck? Got Chuckles now. And he just fucking went in the back of my thing. The white bats, the snow bats, super cool concept. Got them. Don't fucking care. Like, I could have just not got them, and it would not be 2 spaces taken up on my fucking shelf. My only big actual regret is those god blessed Super 7 fucking Silverhawks, and that's because they're fucking trash.
Yeah. Even the Monstar?
I haven't had a chance to really mess with that. It just got in.
Okay.
I'd shout out, you jumped my gun on it, but Brink did hook me up with a Monstar. He sent it off to me.
Oh, I didn't know that. No, I was just
Yeah,
Silverhawks. There's 2 companies that did
Mhm.
Silverhawks.
No, there's one company that did it, and then there's fucking Ramen Toys. Them ain't 2 companies.
There you go. Yeah.
I just literally just got the Silverhawks Moonstar in right before we got our pregame going, so I haven't really had a chance to mess with it. It looks good. It is just like the other ones. It looks fine. It feels like a weightless piece of shit when you pick it up. So I mean, I don't know yet enough because I have to mess with it a little bit. But it looks fine. But it's his alien version, not the monster version like Ramen Toys did. It's the one where it's just his regular face with the hair. So that's the one I got now. I haven't got the one where he has the spiky robot head.
Oh, okay. That's the one I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, I haven't got that because Monstar has 2 forms, just like
Right, I know.
Mumra did. You had
No.
the skeletal Mumra that swelled up into Mumra Everlasting. Well, I have the Monstar, the convict or whatever the fuck he was, regular version, and then he would change.
The furry. You got the furry version.
No, he's not a furry. Don't put that on me. I don't have any furry shit in my collection. I don't judge people, but it ain't me.
I didn't say fairy.
Hey, Wolfie.
Furry.
Wolfie. Wolf Nation. Wink. Wink. That's where that Wolf Nation came from. Y'all didn't know, you a bunch of pervs.
Anyway,
but yeah, it's the non-transformed. Yeah, it's the non-transformed version.
Right.
I haven't really had a chance to mess with it
because I was wondering how both of them look together.
It's a big dude. Like he's thinner. Like remember when he's non-transformed, his body's slender, but he's still a big, like he's tall and stuff like that. But then the other one, it looked huge when I saw it. But that's it. If you have a Super 7 Silverhawks and you have a Super 7, like let's just say Lino, just to pick a Thundercat, put one in each hand, and you will literally feel the difference between them, even though they're technically the same size and the same like line and everything, like same company. It's just one feels like it's hollow, even though I don't think the Silverhawks actually are. But it's like a lighter plastic or something.
But
and then the other one feels solid. Like I feel like if I hit you with Lino, you're going to get a bruise. I feel like if I hit you with fucking Quicksilver, you're going to slap me in the face. Like,
and that's the thing that bothered me about that line, because the whole gimmick for Silverhawks is partly metal, partly real. So those figures should have actually been heavier and made with a heavier material when it comes to their metal pieces. So I think that's what turned me off when it came to Super 7 doing that line.
I get where you're coming from.
Anyone trying to do that line from that matter.
You know how I like to be extreme and like that. So I'm going to extremely respond to what you just said. That's like being mad at Thundercats because when I throw them up in the air, they don't immediately land on their feet like all other cats do. That doesn't make any goddamn sense for it not to be heavy because it's made from metal.
That's not the
Gort,
gimmick,
shut
though.
up. You episode 9 lover. Just shut up.
I do not love that. No.
But I'm talking about the gimmick for, the gimmicks for the line, So it's like I want that line to be kind of more heavier than the Thundercats would. They don't need to be lighter because that's not what that line
I get where you're coming from, but to me, it's not even to that extreme. It's literally just the toys themselves, like forgetting what they actually are. Like it's like we've all had them. Hold a Transformer in your hand, hold a GoBot in your hand. Don't look at them to see which one's which. Right. You can just feel the difference just in the weight of them and kind of how they sit in your hand. It's exactly like that. It's just like, how is this the same company from the same factory, just a different character, and they feel so vastly different as a toy. So that's I forgot about those. And Sony, if it makes you feel better, you can't see them, but Quicksilver standing right there, whereas Steel Wheel and Steel Heart are laying on the ground next to him, like right there on that shelf, because mine get tired and fall down all the time too. One of my birds I actually had on a flight stand. I used one of the new age flight stands. And somehow that fucking bird fell off a flight stand. Like, and I had it bounced on his body. Like, I don't even know how it came off of it. But the flight stand's over and the bird's laying down there somewhere too. So, yeah, they get tired, Sonny.
Jay says the OG Silverhawks didn't have die cast, but
they were solid.
That's the point.
They were solid.
They
That
were
was
still
solid
solid.
ass plastic.
But that's the point, though, because when you're doing this newer stuff, you got better opportunities to do better material now with these figures now. So it's no excuse. I want my Silverhawks to have die cast. I want my Silverhawks to have die cast parts. When
I don't even like. I get where
when
you're
they
coming
pick
from, but
up,
I don't require that. I just require it not to feel like it almost feels like a KO. It's like if you hold your Blitzway next to that KO one that you have, like just feeling that weighted difference. It's like that, but not because it's diecast. It's just two different kinds of things that are supposed to be the same. You know what I mean?
They literally the weight of these, they feel the exact same. They just
Really
look. Yeah, they do. It's the same weight, same height. It's just different.
The die cast puts it off.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying. It's the material thing. That's what I'm saying. It's the materials, like the plastics that they use in them, make them feel different. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It's
No,
exactly. Sony nailed it.
'cause
$55. It's no excuse for that to feel like that. You know, that's that my $25 GI Joe figures have more heft to them than those Silverhawks do. I'm not. That line has not made me happy. I've got nothing against Super 7. There's different reasons of why I will and won't buy some of their stuff, but that Silverhawks line really hurt my feelings because I love me some Silverhawks. I was super excited when they were announced. I super did not fucking care about that Ramen Toys ones that don't look like the show. I did not care for those at all.
Do you want me to make you some ramen toys that look like the show?
I want you to make me some ramen toys just like you showed earlier.
Yes.
In fact, I want you to autograph the Angry Ramen Noodles Man and send that to me so it can go in my collection so I can have the fucking original.
I'm sorry, Derek's called dibs on that one.
Fuck no, I will wrestle Derek.
Hey, good.
He can have the fucking shark.
If I was to be gifted that joint, man, I'm telling you, that's my favorite one.
Because you hear how he said he'd be
What
honored.
it reminds me of?
He said he'd be honored if you gifted it. I'll buy it from you.
What does it remind you of?
It reminds me of Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
That one,
Aqua Teen
I was
Hunger
thinking
Force.
about that when I
Yeah.
made it. Yep.
And that's my favorite character on that show. I love Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's my show. Beat Wad and I forget the
what's the fries guy's
Frylock.
name?
Frylock.
I can't remember his name, but it wasn't Fries. It was
Frylock.
Frylock. Yeah, was it Frylock?
Yeah.
It was Frylock. Yeah.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
and then the neighbor.
Mhm.
Yo, the
Carl.
neighbor is Carl. Yeah, this is his name, Carl. The neighbor was funny as fuck. But
yeah, so what about like what we're looking for? Have we gone around for regrets for everybody?
No.
All right, let's do that.
Talking about
you want to know
Going on
regrets?
tangents.
I regret Ricky buying Silverhawks, and I regret Ricky buying those Samurai Turtles. Those things suck, dude. I feel bad for you.
I regret being friends with him right now, just for this one moment. Just for this one moment, because I love him all the other times. But I regret that he just said that.
I regret every Black Series figure I own. Every time I buy a Black
Jeez,
Series
that's
figure,
great.
Todd McFarlane makes a Batman.
Oh,
I fucking hate Black Series.
I regret that.
What do you
That
regret?
Court loves
my
episode
God.
9 so much.
The only thing that I
Rick.
regretted with this year was probably Fans Toys Power Glide. Those weak ass legs, stupid knees.
I have no regrets.
No
And
regrets for E.
no regrets.
He just wants to hurry up and
E.
get it done. He has regrets. He just doesn't want to carry on about them.
All right. What are y'all looking-
No, I don't have any regrets because I'm very focused now with what I collect, so I don't stray outside of my main 4 lines, 5 lines, whatever it is.
What about Tiger's
So-
Dookie stains? You don't regret?
Well,
that
I don't
figure?
know. I regret that it didn't come out good, but I don't regret buying it. You know what I mean? There's a difference.
Yeah, I got you.
There's a difference. I wish it would have been a better figure, but I needed him for my Thundercat, so I don't regret buying him. It's a shame that he wasn't done better.
Gotcha.
All right. So we got to wrap up because it's getting.
No,
to
we
be that
don't.
time.
We're supposed to do 3.5 hours tonight. Fuck your reacher.
All right.
Yeah.
I need Xbox time. So let's go ahead and wrap this. I want to ask one more question though, real quick, and we can just do this real quick. What are y'all looking forward to next year?
40th anniversary Transformers.
G1.
G1. See what they got.
All right. What you got, Rick?
I am looking forward to lots more Joes because we don't really have a choice in that. That's definitely going to happen. And I'm looking forward to somebody making me some good Silverhawks.
Yeah.
And finishing up my office, getting it all done.
That's that question's for y'all too. Chime in.
And all toy nonsense aside, I'm looking forward to seeing some, if not most of y'all sometime in the future, being able to hang out and just bullshit. And I said most because I wasn't including you, Wolfie. Calm down. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. This year has flown by. I guess that flies under a regret. Is this went by really quick this year. I regret how fast it went. Because it went by. So I look forward to another year of this, another year of pushing all of EE's buttons and making him angry. Because every time he gets mad, I picture that little angry guy from Inside Out, and it makes me laugh.
The day you make me angry, you'll know.
We all know. We all got the notifications
no,
from the ER, and you had a stroke, and you had to get taken in. We know.
You have never seen me angry. You don't want to see me angry.
All right, Hulk.
To coin the Hulk, you don't want to see me angry.
Calm down, EE Banner. But yeah, that's it. Just look forward to some more of this next year. Some more, bullshitting and talking shit with you jagoffs, as a Steel Wolfie's word.
Another year of the worst YouTube show out there. Yes.
Another year of Wolf Nation.
We are not on any of those. I can't say any of those channels that you name by the names that you name them, but you know which ones I'm talking about, EE. We are none of those shows.
All right, Gort.
Well, probably really just looking forward to, shows and seeing you guys next year. Like BotCon and the Toy Cons, and there's a lot of the local shows. Toy-wise, I can't think of too much that I'm looking forward to. Like, I have almost no pre-orders or anything, so I don't know. I just grab some bullshit when it comes up.
Looking forward to somebody getting that Batman animated series line away from McFarlane. I'm looking forward to that.
I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
Good luck with that.
Who else?
You already
Oh, what I'm looking forward to, more Joes. New Age, Magic Square continuing with their Legends line. And I'm going to try to make a better effort to hit up more of the local shows. I miss a lot of these local shows this year, so just to get out more.
Okay.
See you guys, unfortunately.
All right. Well, as always, I'm looking forward to seeing any of you all throughout the year, and definitely looking forward to BotCon as we're waiting for confirmations for a lot of stuff for next year.
He already knows.
I am looking forward to seeing where Mosho goes with with their future figures that they're getting ready to release. As I'm getting more interested in that line.
That's the Gundam stuff.
Yeah, that's the
that one that you had
Gundam
Bobby
stuff.
review was fucking gorgeous.
God,
that white and teal lion,
the Lancelot
thing,
yeah,
that thing was gorgeous.
Yeah, I can't wait to play with that one some more, man, because I got some plans for that one. I'm looking forward to turning 50 next year. So
for the fifth time,
55.
Turn the big 50 next
for the
year.
fifth time.
And,
55 times 2.
50
plus 20.
Once you become a octogenarian, you start subtracting backwards. So now he's back down to 50 again.
Looking forward to my 29th birthday.
He's Benjamin Buttoning this shit now
for the 20th time.
Look, but yeah, it's so much to look forward to next year. But I can't wait to continue to do this with y'all, and I hope we get another year doing few more years of doing this. Because I definitely enjoy, and this is real talk. I definitely look forward to this part of my Friday. You know what I mean? So
the getting the hell off the show to watch Reacher, that's the best part of your Friday.
I'm not watching Reacher until January, dude. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Me and Ricky have been talking literally all day about reaching. I was just like, yo, nah, I'm not watching this mug. The second season that just dropped, nah, I'm waiting until January when it's done, and then I'm gonna watch it. If
I've
y'all
already
seen
watched the
season
first
1,
3 episodes twice, and I'm gonna watch them again tomorrow.
season 2 dropped. What was it? Yesterday or today? It was
Technically
last
last
night.
night, but today was the first official day.
Right. Yeah. So they dropped, and they dropped the first 3 episodes.
Mhm.
But if you haven't seen season 1, yeah, y'all definitely got to treat yourself. But back to what I was saying about this show, I look forward to this every other Friday with y'all, and I look forward to doing it more as we do this more every time. So it's been a great year. It's been a great year for us. We had some ups, we've had some downs, but most of all, we did it together, and that's the thing I love the most. So I look forward to keep doing this with y'all. So kudos to y'all. Love y'all to death. Wolf Nation.
You fucking ruined it. You had to put that part on there.
Sounds soft right now.
All right.
Followers.
So with
Let's
that
shout out
being-
and get out of here.
with that being said, hey yo, Ricky, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me in the group chats. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me here every other Friday night.
All right. Wolfie.
Once again, one more shout out to Gary Allen. Thanks for the His Tank. And you can find me, Eric Von Wolfenstein, on all your social media needs in here every other Friday.
Gord.
Yeah, you find me right here on Fridays. Most Fridays, some Fridays. I missed a bunch.
Every other Friday.
Yeah.
Too. It's okay.
Good to have you back, bud. Dad.
You can find me here every other Friday. Facebook. Stay tuned for post-show off-air hangout link. Offline.
Unaired.
Look, they'll be unaired hangout link.
We're hanging out somewhere.
Sorry.
EE breaking his camera on rule.
Bring your His Tanks.
All right, you can find me, Derek Bigsby, on your Book of Faces. You can also find me on Instagram as Derek What B. You can also find me here every other Friday doing the Realmhattan Project. And whenever we can get the show in, we will do pop-up shows such as Do You Even Transform, Bro? And Right Out the Box. But in the meantime, yo, enjoy your holiday, this coming holiday, Christmas, whatever you celebrate in regards to that holiday. Hey, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family. Take care of everyone you love to the best of your ability.
Merry
Love
Christmas,
y'all.
Kwanzaa Kadan. Got everybody covered. Boom. Nailed it.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. Hey, yo, with that being said, good night. Sleep tight. See y'all later.
Happy holidays. Merry
And
Christmas.
I hope you don't have bed
everything
bugs.
else.
As much
Good
money
night.
as much
Good
money
talk.
we-
We'll see you out there.
As much money as we
Or
spend
push
on
the
these
button while he's
toys, you better
talking.
not have bed bugs.
Say it with me now.